So please start.
To peace, happiness, and success. Take in a deep breath and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in all the positivity, all the happiness, all the peace. And as you exhale, breathe out all the stresses, all the unwanted feelings, all the unwanted emotions, all the limiting thoughts. Breathe in and breathe out. Every breath relaxes you more and more as you breathe in and breathe out. Focus on your breath. Feel the cool air get into your body. And let that air take out all the stresses as you breathe out. You can feel the warm air go out of you, relaxing you more and more and more. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on the rhythm of your breathing. Get slower and slower, deeper and deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, you're walking on a wooden bridge deep in the forest. You can feel that cool wind which comes amongst the trees. You can see that morning dew all around. Clear, still water under the bridge. As you stop there and look down, you can see the reflection of your little one, that little child in you, with that beautiful smile reflected on the surface of the water. You can see the fishes. You can hear the tweeting birds all around. From far below a valley, you can hear a beautiful music relaxing you. As you stand there in the bridge, you can see that green all around. Grasses, trees, little birds flying around you, beautiful butterflies, the fragrance of the flowers, the cool touch of the railing, the morning dew, that moisture, the smell of your favorite flowers, that moisture in the air. As you breathe in and breathe out, you feel that relaxation, you feel that peace, you feel that happiness within. Look at that still water on the surface. You can see the little child's face, smiling and happy and peaceful. Be in that state. Be aware of that greenery all around. Be aware of that cool wind. Be aware of that music. Be aware of the tweet of the birds. Be aware of the stillness of the clear water. You can see the bed with pebbles of different colors. That brown, bright colors of the pebbles under the water, the still water, the reflection of your child's face, relaxing you more and more. Be there in that state, be aware of your surrounding, and focus on your breath. Enjoy this moment to its fullest. Feel that fullness, feel that happiness. A few drops of rain and the cool wind and the moist bridge, the still waters, a few drops falling on the waters, creating tiny ripples. The bright colored fishes, the butterflies, the tweeting little birds, the huge trees all around, the green grass, making you relaxed, calm and composed, calm and composed, calm and composed. As you enjoy the silence, the peace, that stillness, the few drops of rain, that freshness of the morning sun falling on you from all the little crevices, from amongst the leaves, the light falling on you, making you feel energized. Be in the state and absorb that energy from all around. That's right. The little child walking on the bridge holds a little box, a box which contains all the limiting thoughts, all the emotions, all the pent up worries over the years. And as the little one opens the box, you can see them fly off as little drops of light from outside. It just vanishes in thin air. You can see that small drops of light go out from the box and merge into nature. Let it go. Let all the worries, all the limiting thoughts, all that stopped you till date, let it go. As the tiny drops of light move out from the box, you can feel yourself lighter and lighter and lighter. Let all the worries, all the stress, all the limiting thoughts, all the unwanted emotions just go off as that little drops of light from the box. Let it go into the air, it just vanishes. Keep seeing the bright colors as it goes out and merges with the nature. Let all the emotions, all the limiting thoughts, all the worries go out from the box. You can see that the box is empty now. You see a little white flower under a tree in a small plant. The yellow center, the white petals, a few of them. Pick them up and put it in the box. Fill your heart with that happiness, that peace, and the beautiful smiles of the wildflower. Your heart now holds that peace and happiness, peace and happiness. As you look at those flowers inside the box, you're telling yourself, I am enough. I am good. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. I am enough. I am good. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. I am enough. I am good. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. In this calm and comfortable state, your heart is now filling with that confidence, that creativity, that happiness, the peace and success. As you tell yourself, I am enough. I am good. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. As you walk out of the forest into a beautiful lakeside, you can see the sunlight fall on you, absorb that white light, healing every cell, every tissue, every muscle, every bone. Feel that energy come to you as a white light. Absorb that energy. Absorb that energy. Absorb that energy, making you calm and comfortable. As you absorb that white light, you can see your body fill with energy, completely healed, totally happy. Absorb that white light. Absorb that white light. You are energized, feeling calm and comfortable. As you tell yourself, you can hear your voice echoed by the mountains all around. And you're telling the world, I am enough. I am good. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. Breathe in that energy, making you calm and comfortable. Breathe in and breathe out. These images of nature and beauty and your child inside you, that happiness, that peace, that comfort, will stay with you throughout. As you breathe in, you're breathing in energy. As you breathe out, you're breathing out stresses, emotions, and unwanted thoughts. The state of happiness. As you look on one side, you see a beautiful waterfall falling from a huge height. From up above, you can see the waterfall flow down. You can feel that energy. You can hear the roaring waters at a distance. As you keep looking at it, you can feel the creativity, that imagination, that beauty of nature. Absorb this energy to stay with you throughout, making you confident, more confident, and more confident. In a short while, when you come back to the present time, you will slowly realize that you have that peace, happiness, and success within you. As I count from 1 to 10, focusing on your breath, we will bring back all this energy from the forest, from the lake, from the still waters, from the butterflies, from the birds, from that stillness, all the healing from that light, all the creativity from the waterfall. And Your mind telling you, I am enough. I am good. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. One, breathe in and breathe out. Two, breathe in and breathe out. Three, breathe in and breathe out. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and for the last time, breathe in and breathe out. Slowly open your eyes. Whenever you get time, try reliving these moments. Try going to a nearby lake. Just feel that stillness. Just see the beauty in nature. And as you sit there, you will absorb that energy, you will absorb that happiness and that stillness. Whenever you get time, close your eyes and realize the little child in you who is happy, and that happiness will spread in your life. As said today, to find heaven on earth, it is to live your life at the same frequency as your being, pure love and joy. If you see nature who lives with us, that coexistence with nature, you can see trees trying to tell you to have the roots down, to be still, to give everyone and not expect anything back. You can see the birds feel light, spread its wings and fly. You can do it too. You can see the flowing water, which never remains the same and just moves into every space it can get. Spread joy like water. Spread that warmth like the wind. And spread your smiles like sunshine. Let it reach out to everyone and let there be peace, happiness, and success. I do understand probably today we have extended the amount of time and the mindfulness session also was extended. I do welcome comments or any kind of questions or reviews. We have time. Yes, over to you. I see a raised hand, Suman ma'am. Yeah, is there anything? Yes.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Here I am with the nature. You just before that told us the same feel. I liked it. Um, but my problem is uh, I'm not doing the. You told us every day, uh, but I can't do the same thing every moment. I can't calm every moment in my whole day, but I want to do this. So
Yeah. First of all, the affirmations, when you say in the morning, I can't, the mind understands that you don't want to do it. So
yeah.
it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen just in a day. You have to believe, yes, you can do it. And once you start believing that, anything in this world is possible. So
Okay.
first, understand that it does not happen overnight, and we have not used to being like this. So when we are trying to put ourselves to calmness, when we are trying to put us to peace, you will have to slowly take one step at a time. We never started running when we were born. We took time. We took tiny steps. And that is what we are doing.
Some
And
people
then
around us, they can't us to calm every time.
give them that happiness. Give them that smile. If they somehow disturb you, give them that smile. They will wonder why it is. But slowly they'll understand that you're happy inside and you cannot be touched. It
Thank you so
is
much.
for us to do that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Rajalakshmi ma'am. Vande Guru.
Vande Guru. Thank you so much for the beautiful imagery we are going through. And it was like revisiting the places I have visited earlier. Yesterday's sunflower garden, I could see the full thing which I have visited earlier last year.
Right.
And this also, it was so beautiful. We don't want to come back also. And it gives immense happiness also
It is
throughout that.
within you. It is always within you. You're never coming out of it. It is there inside your heart.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, Bima ma'am.
Vande Guru, sir.
Vande Guru.
Today with one hand, because with one hand I'm holding my mobile.
Right.
Sir, I'm enjoying peace from within.
Right. That is what is intended.
With 3 magic sentences, and whenever I get time, I say in my mind, I am good, I am enough, I'm doing right thing in right time. Really very magical sentences.
ने एक बात तो है कि जब हम कुछ करते हैं, जब हम कहते हैं कि हम अच्छा कर सकते हैं और जो करते हैं वो सही करते हैं और मैं बस हूं, तो इससे क्या होता है, जो भी करते हैं वो सही हो जाता है. जब सही होता है तो हम खुश हो जाते हैं. So once we are happy, उसके बाद there is so much of peace in you that you're not confused, you're doing the right thing, you feel that you're good, you feel that you're enough. तब प्रॉब्लम होता है जब हम सोचते हैं कि नहीं, हमसे नहीं हो पा रहा है, हम नहीं कर सकते. So these thoughts will take you down, and the other thought that you are enough, you're good, that you're doing the right thing at the right time, उसको ही हम कहते हैं आत्मविश्वास, उसको ही कहते हैं खुशी, उसको ही कहते हैं कि जो शांत रहना जो होता है वही होता है. तो when we repeat that, our mind accepts it, and you will feel that yes, you are good, you're enough, and you can do the right thing at the right time. तो करते रहिए, बहुत खुशी मिलती है जब आप कहते हैं. हाँ,
I was cleaning my house. In newspaper, I read one paragraph, and I want to read for all my friends here and my member of this group. मनुष्य की आदत है कि वह कुछ कार्यों को तो तुरंत कर लेता है और कुछ को अगले दिन पर छोड़ देता है. अधिकांशतः वही कार्य कल पर छोड़े जाते हैं जो अधिक महत्वपूर्ण नहीं लगते. मनुष्य अपने दिन की सफलता का मूल्यांकन भौतिक उपलब्धियों के आधार पर करता है, परंतु क्या वह कभी यह भी सोचता है कि जिस जीवन को वह भौतिक सुखों को पाने के लालसा में दिन रात लगा रहा है, वह जीवन उसे क्यों मिला है? उसके जीवन का उद्देश्य क्या है? एक तरफ सारी दुनिया की जिम्मेदारियां हैं और एक तरफ है आपका जीवन, जो खुद आपके लिए है. जो चीज आपको मिली है, क्या उसे भी संभालने की कोशिश आज तक की गई है या नहीं? जहां पानी की कमी नहीं होती, वहां लोग पानी को बर्बाद करते हैं, पर जहां पानी नहीं होता है, वहां नल के नीचे भी एक डिब्बा रख देते हैं ताकि पानी बर्बाद ना हो. इसी तरह आपका श्वास है. एक दिन आया था जो कि पहला श्वास था, एक दिन जाएगा, वह आखिरी श्वास होगा, और इसके बीच में आज का दिन. इसी आज के दिन को आप दुनिया के सभी कार्यों को संवारने में लगा देते हैं, लेकिन जो अनमोल श्वास मिला है उस पर ध्यान नहीं जाता है. हम उसी दिन को बढ़िया समझते हैं जिसमें कारोबार में वृद्धि हो, अच्छी नौकरी मिल जाए, परंतु सबसे बढ़िया दिन तो वह होगा जिस दिन आप कहेंगे मेरा श्वास चल रहा है, मैं जीवित हूं, मेरे पास यही मौका है, मैं इसे खोना नहीं चाहता। हम इस श्वास की कीमत को समझ सकते हैं। जिस दिन यह बात समझ जाएंगे, उस दिन जीवन व्यर्थ नहीं जाएगा। उस दिन आप भी अपना हृदय रूपी डिब्बा उस नल के नीचे रख देंगे। जो पानी व्यर्थ बह रहा था वह बच जाएगा। जिंदगी संवर जाएगी, वह चीज मिल जाएगी जिससे हम अपने जीवन को पूरा कर सकें। हर दिन आभारी हृदय से चैन और आनंद से कह सकेंगे, हे बनाने वाले, आपका लाख लाख धन्यवाद। फिर यह कहेंगे कि आज का दिन ही मेरे जीवन का पहला दिन है। कल अगर फिर यह दिन आया तो मैं इसे बेकार नहीं जाने दूंगा। इसी तरीके से हम हर दिन का स्वागत करना हमें करना होगा। आने वाले कल के लिए नहीं, ना गुजरे हुए कल के लिए, बल्कि आज के लिए और सदा के लिए।
बहुत धन्यवाद।
I got a small video. Let me see whether I can play. The benefits is from research of Harvard University. I don't know whether it is coming. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Is that by training people in mindfulness meditation, we increase.
Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mindfulness is really the practice of being aware of what's going on in the moment. Some people add, without judging it, so just really observing. And then the practice of meditation is a more, kind of structured, disciplined practice, often with some kind of an anchor where you're resting attention, the breath, the word, something like that.
In some specific conditions, the evidence is a little bit stronger on the effects of mindfulness meditation. And those are depression, anxiety, and chronic pain. The idea behind mindfulness-based cognitive therapy is that by training people in mindfulness meditation, we increase their capacity for interoception and for being able to listen to their body, so to speak, and to drop in the body. And that will actually help them disengage from this cognitive rumination with negative thoughts about the self. We're testing this hypothesis in the brain by looking at the brain networks that are involved and having people do specific tasks in the scanner, test if they engage in these tasks differently after having received the mindfulness training. The purpose of this research is to find out the mechanisms of mindfulness training in the brain, and from that information, hopefully make some changes to the intervention that take those mechanisms into account. For example, doing more of certain types of practices if we think these are the ones that are key, and perhaps doing less of other aspects of the mindfulness training if science finds that these elements don't actually have so much of an impact.
I think you kind of have this daily practice so that as you go about your day, you're able to be mindful and present, or notice when you're not, because nobody does that 100%.
So we are doing the right thing at the right time every day. Okay.
That is what is essential.
Yeah, that actually this awareness has to be created, sir, among our, there are more than 14,000, some nearly 15,000 members are there in our, so.
No, I would really say it is a choice we make.
Yes.
Like you have, जैसे वो नल के बारे में बोल रहे थे, we have a tap of mindfulness. Those who want, they can drink from that. Those who don't want, we cannot help them. But at the same time, we are making them aware that, yeah, it is available. It is a choice. They make a choice. We can say 100 reasons why I'm not available from 7:15 to or 7:30 to 7:45. 15 minutes in your life. Whenever I train people in writing, I tell them, if you spend 15 minutes a day, you can write one page. In 1 year, your first book can be completed, because then you would have written 365 pages. Every person, every day is unique, and you have experiences. So In a person's lifetime, you can actually write more than 40 books. But do we write? That's the question. It's a choice we make. That 15 minutes we can do, we can leave behind what we have learned that one particular day, because the next day, probably you will remember the sad part and not the happy moments. We ought to remember the happy moments, write it down, and read it whenever you have. There is a concept called happiness jar. Keep a glass jar, and whenever something happy happens, write a small chit in a piece of paper and put it in it. You can slowly see it fill it day by day. And whenever you're feeling low, take out a few chits and read it. And that'll make you happy again. That's a physical form of mindfulness which you can practice. It is called a happiness jar. One of my friends who was not able to get a jar, I asked him to create an email. And that email is called the mindfulness jar. So whenever you are happy, write an email and that'll go there. Whenever you feel like, go to that email, open an email which you have written to yourself about a happy moment. You read that, you will be happy again. I do have a happiness jar email, and I send, whenever I'm happy, I send the happiness jar mail. And whenever I feel low, I just go to that jar and open that email and read it. And I find such happy moments I've had.
Wonderful.
So that is a possible thing we can do. It's our choice. And that happiness jar notes can be compiled to be a book, because 15 minutes you write a mail, that itself is your writing. And within a year's time, you will have a whole lot of 365 emails of happiness. Why people used to write diaries? Because their achievements, their happy moments, whatever they did, they used to note it down. And whenever someone wants to look into that, or whenever that self, that person himself wants to read it, it gives that happiness. Yes, I did so much. Life is like a book which you're writing. Every day is a fresh page, and you start writing. Do you want to write the good things or the bad things? Again, the choice is yours. So these 40, 50 people we meet every day, we do the same thing over and over again. But do you feel that we're doing the same thing? Each day it gets better and better. Each day your visuals are getting clearer and clearer. Each day you're getting more and more mindful. Now, how mindful can you get? The concept of the mind, we have 4 divisions as per the studies show. We have a conscious brain, conscious mind. We have an unconscious mind. We have a subconscious mind and a superconscious mind. The first 3, the conscious mind, the unconscious mind, and the subconscious mind, constitute just 2% each, which means 6% is used up of the mind, and the rest, 94% is the superconscious mind, which is that unlimited energy we are tapping into with mindfulness. Those images which you have seen comes from your subconscious. Those visuals which you create are your unconscious, and the conscious mind is working on all that. And slowly, whenever you feel that fragrance, when you feel that wind, when you see that little child, the sparkle in the eye, the fishes, the birds, the butterflies, your superconscious is telling you that yes, you are enough, you are good, and you're doing the right thing at the right time. We are tapping into that unlimited energy of 96% of the mind, which the others who did not get a chance will know later, seeing you calm, comfortable in all situations. Maybe people would start calling you Dhoni because you're cool in all situations. That is possible. So I really feel that once you are practicing, even if one day you're not able to join, set that time apart and just focus on your breath and think of your happiest moments. That will help you be mindful about that state. Think of your favorite spot in school. If you focus on that, you will be able to get the fragrance, you will be able to see the people, you can feel that energy, everything would be there. Even you can feel the dust of the chalk, which is used to write on the morning board. So there should be something for yourself. And these 15 minutes to half an hour is for yourself. To tell yourself that you are good, you're enough, and you're doing the right thing at the right time. And I'm sure we are creating a new generation of people who are calm, still, composed, comfortable, and also who have a feeling that, yes, I have a purpose in life and I'm doing that, the right thing at the right time. And I'm enough to do that. I don't need anyone else to do that. That self-awareness, that mindfulness can change life to a great extent, from where when you look back, you will feel that, yes, I have done it. That is why in Bhagavad Gita they say, Uddhared Atmanatmanam, Natmanam Avasathayed Atmaiva hi Atmano Atmaiva Riparatmanaha. You are your best friend and you can be your worst enemy because you know your weaknesses. I keep repeating whenever I'm talking to people, I keep repeating this verse because it says, if there is success, that is yours. If there is failure, the reason is you. You are your best friend and you are your worst enemy. Nothing more than that. This is the fact of life. So if you want success, you decide that you want to have success and the success will be yours. If you're failing, understand you can still reach the success because you are your best friend. Don't let that enemy in you work on you. That is why the affirmations are always not that I can't, I won't. The affirmation is always, I am enough, I'm good, and I can do the right thing at the right time. I'm doing my best. So these affirmations will change you to that real self, which has that unlimited 96% of energy. I really want you all to enjoy that energy because that will give you more happiness and success.
I think we have reached our time limit. So tomorrow we will meet at 7:30. Just put a music. Those who want can stay back.